Everything seems to be fine for now. So, didn't stream yesterday because it was a horrible day. I stayed up and I was tired of shit. I had homework I needed to do. So I decided to be actually responsible and finish it. It took me hours. So I just ended up um, not sleeping for some reason. So yeah, that wasn't fun. And then I needed to do an orientation for the college I'm going to. I didn't need to, but I signed up for orientation today in the morning. And I barely got any sleep. I mean, I got sleep, but for some reason I was still sleepy as shit. Even though I knocked out at like 6 p.m. the day before. Let me run the ad now. But yeah, no, I knocked out at like 6. And I woke up at 12 for some reason. So I only got 6 hours. And then I decided to go back to sleep. And I woke up in like another 2 hours. And then it just kept falling back asleep and waking up. And I decided to stay up. I decided to stay awake once it was like 3. Because orientation was like 10:30. It took an hour to get there. So I just stayed up until it's time to leave doing more homework. And it wasn't really fun. Okay, I'm not able to enter my stream for some reason. There we go. Goodness sake. There we go. Okay. Audio sounds fine. So yeah, I'm really tired right now, and I just finished class. I'm not really tired. I don't know. 6 hours isn't a lot, but it's decent enough. Would have thought I'd be fine. I literally set a whole bunch of alarms, and then I wake up freaking 2 hours before my first one. So I wanted to wake up at like 6 in the morning. I was supposed to go to sleep at like 10 to try and get 8 hours, but I just was so sleepy that I decided to just go to sleep once I finished my homework, and it was rough. So yeah, we'll see. You returned. How can I help you, if at all? Let's do this all again sometime. I don't think I'm blocking anything with any of this stuff. Okay. Let's go. North current towards Stormwall passes by old carcasses of ships long gone. Rookie spotted wreckage in the area and believes there could be valuables to find. The south current towards Stormwall brims with large sea creatures. Tizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Well, why not? Tizo has good instincts, so I'll try to trust him. I also did what Rookie wanted last time, so... The Tizo has been much more animated even than usual. What is it, little one? Tizo seems to think something very delicious in these waters. Okay. keeps on screeching. I don't think I've ever seen him like this. Wait, what is he? Just then, Tizo dives into the waters and vanishes into the depths. Oh, I hope he can swim. He can, but he appears crestfallen. When he finally returns, his claw is empty. Tizo is very disappointed that whatever he attempted to catch eluded him. Faye begins to sob uncontrollably. The two revel in each other's misery for a time. So that was just a waste of time. Fucking yikes. Oh, never mind, he had shit instincts. Well, more like he's a horrible fisher. Man, you and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. Is it tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. The storm that arose after the death of the sea titan, unfathomed plurns, never has entirely subsided. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. This dude's my favorite. Apart from, like, the heartbeat, probably. Oh. And Dodario. I mean, all the characters are fucking amazing. Hold, good ladies and good sirs. This knight beseeches you to hear him if you please. What is it now, Worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. I mean, fair, but harsh. Well, I guess I shouldn't say fair. I should say accurate, but harsh. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It doesn't. Black.
Stop a little bit. Close up. God. He's not gonna fall for it. He's not gonna fall for it. He's totally gonna fall for it. Oh! Wow! 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 Easy, Wukong. Easy. Great. He got his boost.
That looked fucking insane. It's like, even when that's the thing, I don't know how to get all the message in this small box. I make it bigger, but it doesn't catch everything. I don't know how to fix that. Like, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do to make it have the entire message. Let me look real quick to see if there's anything I can do about this. I'll have to look into that later. I don't really know what to do about that. Oh, but you do. And in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Headwind? Why is it? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rights did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to his end. What about your other worm friends? Worm friends back there, the pyre hearts. Ah, he's just the best. They are base cowards. This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having you witnessed true glory in our clash upon the Hulk of Oris. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this night shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this night's aid, you'll achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm, some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Jordaria pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwyn gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want to sting along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're gonna get. Jordario glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hedwyn's more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the deathless tempest, he can come along for now. Voice actor had some fun with this. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you past the storm. Though first, this knight requires your consent. Given to this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. Tentatively agree to whatever he is asking, so he can get on with it already. It's not clear to you as to what exactly. I don't know why that messed me up. It's not clear to you as to what exactly Sir Gilman intends for you to do right now. Sure. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Yet through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. He's gonna reverse it or something? I'm not really sure. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwings, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Alright. Oh yeah, and he's one of my favorites to play as. Alright. Hark, yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfathomed currents. Sea Titan, once slain by the scribe under King Oris, her brood lies dormant in the sea. Tales of her monstrosity long spread across the world. Book of Rights. Boiling the seas with her wrath. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage to the downside channel for any save this knight's own kind. Be gone now from here, fiends. This night shall finish what the under King Oris started. 7th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rights, known as the Persevering or the Sea Sojourner, legendary leader of the Worms' undersea crusades, sought to reach the edge of the abyss. Oh yeah, no, that's just... That's too cool. Oh, Hold it right there, you shredded slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank, no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight check. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. And whatever you've done to the spawn, have you no honor left at all. This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why, you dared to staunch the Tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Higher Hearts, banish him. This is an order. Yeah. You see, Gilman, you shall ever be inferior, even amongst the weakest of our kind. Gilman, where did you go? Gilman? Sir Gilman's banishment served as a perfect ruse to elude his adversaries and return to his newfound allies. Huh. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Till we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor. This knight will have your head. I don't think I lost the first time I played. So it's interesting to see how it plays out. I like that a loss isn't like automatically game over. As the day wears on, there's still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, but then hail, this knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And, more importantly, that little Tempest ought to no longer pose a threat for now. Behold. As if on cue, the deathless Tempest begins to simmer and subside. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Head wouldn't help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I should give you that, but now what? We're stranded in this cursed storm. Most excellent question, and from one most fair. Call me that one once more, and I shall tie you into a knot. Ah, and from one most spirited as well. This night was wise decided with you. Just, where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We're close to making landfall. Then, let me be the first to say, let's go. Possible oceanic expanse pockmarked with good little islets. Right, I already read that last time. Say, Tariq, A rookie, I rookie, right? Yeah. What is it? That loot you're always carrying around? You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why? I suppose I do. Good. So I was thinking it's a little gloomy here. We could use a little tune to lighten up the mood. Know what I mean? Aye. Then, let me see what I can do. Alright.
For the salt and royal stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. Oh, oh, the place where Plurna scuttled her foe, the doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by the tides. In death she leaves her stain on the place. The tempest never dies. Her final throes and shivers and shakes 1,000 years gone by.
They literally never mess with the music, like, ever. Not a single time. Yeah, no, I just didn't want to risk that they would stop the music. But figures that they made it long enough so that you could listen to it properly. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they would have. I doubt they would have stopped it. Going to the next section, I just didn't want to risk it. I wanted to just chill for a bit and listen to the music. At last, your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. Black gas, searing vapor, and strangling forests mark the forsaken lands that loom across the sea. The 8 scribes first discovered this, the northern landmass of the downside. Okay, who are we talking to? It's this. Sir Grimmel's crest, official certification of the knighthood in the Commonwealth, oft-sought by worm knights. So, she's chilling. Oh, it's called a scribe catcher, not a dream catcher. Huh. Right, it's a star. Interesting. You approach Sir Gilman, who must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader. This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to his most feared reputation. This is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects to now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law inscribed within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and, perchance, mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong. The exile who refuses to obey the rules, as they are written by the Under King Oris and his 7 friends, deserves neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. I don't know how he would in the the first place? There are rules to this thing? Like, how'd you, like, you straight up use magic and all sorts of shit. How do you be underhanded? Now, then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained us to the point of foulness. So please excuse him, Master Reader. He slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. Interesting. I was beginning to wonder when you would return. So then we're back in Solid Land, or something like it. Then this must be Black Basin, flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those blasted stars into the further corners of this land, it seems. Though, I'd better cease my blasphemy, else the scribes themselves just might descend from up on high and strike me with another much-deserved penalty. It's like we never, well, at least from where I got to, I don't think I ever learned as to why she or any of the other Beyonders got stuck into the orb. The thrill of such transgressions, reader. Sometimes it keeps me going, not that I have any real choice. Now, we'd best get back to our normal business, as it were. Then, come and join us some more, and help us to fulfill our sole remaining purpose. Now, let me get some practice in before I do an actual right. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate the lurk, and hope you enjoy your crocheting. Now let's do speed. Never mind. I could pick Gilman, but I don't think I can pick Gilman. I jumped. There you go. You're being done. And oh, come on, I got stuck. Are you fucking okay, man? No. Nope. Okay. You're fucking with me. Oh, come on. How's that not hitting? Oh my goodness. Oh, so rough. Okay. What are you trying to do, my guy? So bad. I still can't get. How did that hit? Okay. Nope. Let's run the ad now. Oh, come on. Nope. That's so rough. That was so bad. Find yourself. Strange little typo. I don't know how you add that after. You find yourself back in the black wagon, following the practice rites. Time appears to have stood still while you were there. Alright. It does have one for him. Okay. In terms of speed, he's faster than Rookie. He has a little bit less hope than Tizo. The honor seeker, he's once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to gain his honor. Swarm, relatively intelligent amphibians known for their chivalry, hot tempers, and reckless determination. It was inevitable that the Sea Dominion's teeming masses clambered onto shore seeking glory. The title knight means nothing in the Commonwealth, but means a lot to worms. Those who clambered from the depths found a willing new employer in the Commonwealth. Excuse me. One of the outlandish worm knights of the Sea Dominion, he appears to have withstood many battles. The name of the Commonwealth, which employs many of his kind for its ongoing war against the Highwind remnants. The last surviving faction of the Winged Harps, the ancient enemies of the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior. The Archjustice Androboles the Ninth. So humans probably attacked them first, like always. His exile seems to be self-imposed, though even he can only take so much abuse from his fellow knights. Interesting. You find that Headwind has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far. Let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. I think I know where we are in the story. Pretty close to I was going to say midpoint, but I don't think it's the midpoint. I think there's a lot more to be done. We're getting close to where I was up to. Oh, no, not quite. Not close, but closer. For your part, you remain with the black wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Assuming we're near the harpies then, actually. So we're a bit further back than I thought we were. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I've come back. Faye returns from the east with little to report, save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This night yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from a northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. I mean, you're under the water, so I wouldn't doubt it. Tizo wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools or rock nearby. Little M. Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near to the wagon. There's a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though in my experience we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Trieste. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence there. The exiled harp matriarch lived in solitude among these very cliffs. The exiles of the hiring remnants. You may have no love for them inherently. They have no such qualms with me. For now, I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Then Hedwin steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. I mean, she went to war with them for like years, so makes sense that she's not exactly eager to be talking with them peacefully. Giordario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. Well, let's do some mentorship. Nobody to talk to. Interesting. Let me see, actually. The lone rituals, right? I'm seeing some that I recognize and some that I understand the meaning of, but I don't really remember the actual. Why not? This knight shall be your eager protege. You and Sir Gilman spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. You sense he gained something from it. Alright. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this night's entire consciousness. Alright. Depths of the Sea Sojourner. Right masters enhancing a worm's carefree and unpredictable nature. The Under King traveled all across the seas and survived many perilous journeys. The one vow the Sea Sojourner was unable to keep was his vow to one day return to the Sea Dominion. Yeah, I do need to start doing that. Under King Oris was known for his many boasts, although the vast majority were not far off the mark. Under King was revered for having vanquished more worm knights than any other of his kind. Now these seas sing the tale of Oris, the Under King having felled unfathomed Plurnus. I think it was Plurnus? Something like that. Tactics of the Under King, right masteries enhancing a worm's maneuvers inspired by their traditional undersea warfare. There's no limbless undersea faring warrior who has surpassed Under King Oris, though his kind keeps trying. The Under King promised over time to seek justice for more than 3,000 of his fallen brethren. Oh yeah, that's really good. His armored scales flash like lightning underneath the sea, and his travails traveled just as quickly. Then King Oris yet remains the most famous fencing master ever to hail from the Sea Dominion. Come forth, ye cowards, for this king is wont to trim our population down a bit. Yeah, why not? This knight has no idea what the master reader said exactly, yet feels smarter nonetheless. Seems about it. Okay. The high road to the nest of Triesta is patrolled by the Commonwealth's ancient enemies. The lone minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage the harps via this path. The low road to the nest of Triesta passes through razor-sharp sands. Daria wishes to avoid the harps by staying on low ground. Yeah, no, sorry. Basically just like never gonna do what Daria wants. Not even on purpose, honestly. Show yourselves, you frightened little birds. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You're being watched. Dario is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check here. Dario looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he calls toward the heavens. Good sisters, we're humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We should not disturb your hunting or your nest. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then, without notice, one of them appears. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Dario can respond. Damnation. Wait here, I shall go find him. For a long terrible moment, you are alone with your panic. Soon, however, the lone minstrel returns, and amid the sound of flapping wings, he dusts his cloak and calls out toward them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Yeah, nothing like a good little bit of kidnapping. Temporary kidnapping to negotiate. Having seen this, Dario returns sullen. exiles. It's like she wanted, and obviously she did. She wanted violence. The exiles of the High Wing remnants are letting you pass for now. It seems they're having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Rodario fuming. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to use her anyway, so... Man, now that I'm streaming, I don't feel tired at all. Honestly, if I go to sleep right now, I would knock the hell out within like 5 minutes, but just playing the game and everything, I think, is making me feel a bit better. At last you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watch their wagons ascent and remain watching now. The heck was that? It like lagged her a bit, and I kept repeating the audio. The hunt for Myrrh, in the words of Gothanian, the Master General. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest, and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Haub that nursed him back to health, and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myrrh would come in search for him, some under employment by the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I lunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead. Like, that dude was that horrible that they were just like, yeah, no, we're purposely going to this horrible place just to kill him. Brings you to me this time, my dear reader. Yeah, take care of yourself then. Thought you would have a bit more to say. Now that we're right here, but maybe not. Oh, hey you guys, what brings you way out here? No wait, don't tell me, I don't want to know. All I want is you to get the best deals on the downside. It's the only one I can use. Rank 17. You're living, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time. Alright. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called the Nest of Trieste, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. You see no signs of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. Now this girl. This, then, is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue, little bird. We've not come for talk. No, you've come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. Yeah, no. I get why she hates them. With that, the harp swoops off as Rodario glowers after her. Winged warriors from the mountainous outskirts of the Commonwealth were there at fear. They fled to their mountain nests, awaiting the day when they would darken the skies and retake the land. Classic story. It's only then that you realize another harp has come. Ah, best girl. She's quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out It's our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Pamitha. So amazing. I love her so much. Let's give this another shot. Hi, my name is Pamitha Thane. Appears to be one of the winged harps of the High Wing remnants now bound in exile. Surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly though. We only met just now, though I must say something about you reminds me of her. That's the worst thing. You could have just said to her. Oh man. How dare you implicate I have anything in common with your ilk? I don't know. I'm not sure if ilk is even supposed to be negative, but I've only heard it in negative context. And it honestly sounds like a slur, if I'm being honest. I know it's just a normal word, I'm pretty sure, but ilk, like it just sounds like you're grossed out by the word itself. That's just the feeling I get. I don't know. That's how it sounds to me. Just then, Headwind shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Dario. No, Headwind, you cannot be serious. Oh, I feel bad for her so much. So imagine that you witness people being murdered by these freaking harpies, and then you fight them. You watch your fellow soldiers get destroyed by them. You're traumatized by them probably to an extent, and then you have to fight alongside one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, however did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I'm loath to give away, Headwind. You have set our course thus far, and I followed, so do as you must. That Sandalwood had better have an explanation for all of this. And yeah, she's the one harpy who's actually going to be there. So he's actually offering to help you out, and you need one person for each mask. You're not going to get this chance again. So, like, it's just a lot better for you if you just accept this. Dario storms off as Headwind turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harpy, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who's been watching with bemused interest. Ah, Arita, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade there the truth of it, why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here now are earnest. Headwind wants to know your initial impression of Pamitha. Of course we're going to say yes, but let's see what it says. She seems alright. You're willing to take Pamitha at her word, and see in her the potential for a valuable new ally. Express your reservations. It may be that her training gives her some resistance to your scrutiny. Admit you do not know. Having only met her, you cannot sense whether to trust her and defer to Headwind. Yeah, I trust her. You tell Headwind that you think the group should take its chances with Pamitha and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jodario will come around. He then turns to Pamitha. Headwind will accept your offer on 2 conditions if you hear me out. Conditions? Why sure. I love a good condition or 2. Oh, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you have to find a way to get along with Jodario, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get along famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. Look up and see that she's right. Alright, let's go. Hello, narrator. What kind of shit does he have to say now? He's always talking shit for like no good reason.
Reader, I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Triesta. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with two. One from the pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
I love the design of the harpy raiments. Oh, it's so cool. Just very sharp and just bestial, and I don't know, something about it. From a distance, you observe as Paramatha, Non-Cloud and Nightwing raiments heads toward your adversaries in the rights. You, sort of heathen harp, would dare take wing against us. Your new companion then looses the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Tamatha. Tamatha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? Saint Triesta, Tithys? I don't know. Fifth of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Disciplined or Blessed Born. The eldest, the harp matriarchs, she anointed the Book of Rites and gave its words their power. Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister. Come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poison blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. Expect me to believe you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life is not a waste of time to your sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here. So I guess shan't is like, should not. It's such a weird way of saying it. Like, that's the only thing I could think of. You shouldn't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself. Again, consorting with my enemies. Find them, savor their defeat, but I warn you, stay away from me. Pamela says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Pamela gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this right on your behalf. My wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gimlin refuses to participate in the rites this night so that Pamela can face her sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pamela should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you.
Who shall conduct this rite?
Yeah, he's Tourist. Sir Gilman wishes for Pamela to conduct the rite instead of him. Reluctant. Tisa awaits your decision about Pamela. Reluctant. Even Headwind. Interesting. Have we always been able to do that? Wait, what? I've always been able to do that? That's kind of annoying. The Wings of Vengeance. She is a vengeful tactician of the High Wing remnants who plot the Commonwealth's ruin. She's a harp. Winged warriors. Right, I saw that. Believed to be the masterminds of the High Wing remnants' unpredictable assaults. They vowed to avenge their fallen and never to bend the Commonwealth doctrine. She is a stoic and threatening harp of the High Wing remnants, whose entire life has likely been committed to the destruction of the Commonwealth. Though now in exile of the downside, she remains determined to fulfill her ambitions to overthrow her people's wingless oppressors. She's the apparent blood sister of Paramatha. If she has any love for her, you cannot sense it at all. Too random. Harpies. Commonwealth appears anything at all, it is the harps of the Highwing remnants. She's clearly one of them, many of whom have been exiled as prisoners of war. She seems to have an unusually easygoing attitude toward things, though you sense she is in pain or in a state of turmoil over something. The fiercest squadron in the Highwing remnants is the reason the Blood Border is thusly named. Unable to stop the talons of the Highwing remnants, the Commonwealth sought to destroy them from within. Let's start this ad real quick, and then we'll keep going. Alright. Let's go. Why? I thought you'd never ask there, darling. I accept. The little bird is going to conduct the rites for us, then I shall not. So yeah, everyone else. It's perfectly fine. Why not? Huh? Oh, yeah, you got it, chum. Doesn't seem all that thrilled.
Faye!
Why don't we all have wings? I want to have wings too. This girl.
Now,
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we are finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet here in the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Alright. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, reader darling. Found to be at your mercy in all this. I'd like it very much if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly then, let me show you what we sisters of the Highwing remnants can do.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Yeah, that's pretty. See, darling, we harps. We're not so bad. Now, I suppose we'd better get to work, hmm? Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the sky, sister. Talent formation. Alright. This one is a rough one.
There goes Tamitha. of them. A
No.
stroke of luck is all. Banished all of them.
How the heck did that happen?
Tamatha banished.
Okay, I was gonna fucking throw it. Oh, that was almost. How am I supposed to do anything?
Not hesitate.
That's so annoying, man. Rookie, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? Huh? No. I mean, not really. Anyway, what makes you ask? Then listen up. My blood sister there, she'll swoop right past you if you're careless, but we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it, catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Right.
A banishment.
Okay, man.
Their pyre sputters.
Man.
Each pyre now burns no more brightly than the other. Tread lightly.
Okay.
Banished each in turn. Quite a sour turn for the essence.
Okay, the fact that you actually fell for that.
Yes.
No, you don't.
With grace.
Yeah, I haven't blocked a single
The
flying.
night wings now are closer to achieving victory. Now, men. Now go.
Oh, come on, man.
Down goes that one.
Come on.
That's it.
Nope. Okay.
'Twas dangerously close.
Oh, come on. How did that? What is
Quite
that?
foul for the night wings.
Okay.
Such is the fury of the high-wing remnants.
That's annoying.
The night wings seem to be falling behind.
Nope.
The orb. Glorious.
Come on.
please keep this up.
No.
Say, douse the flame.
Come on. That was so close. I keep forgetting she has a delayed jump. Every time.
How careless. Oh,
Oh my goodness, that was perfect. No.
now to the flame.
Oh my goodness,
So
I was
it
so
is.
close. I thought I was dead there. Damn you, Pamitha. You know true Thane. To think that Feared Clan of the Highwing Remnants, Pamitha and Tamitha are its surviving members. To think that you have the gods call me sister, still, after everything you wrought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, have any effect on our familial status. Look, I know I wronged you, that's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deception, I have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamitha, come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone, stay back. Alright. Let's go then.
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle. Oh, oof. There goes the harm.
No. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, come on, man.
So
Fuck,
Tamitha's the
man.
better sister then. Let us continue in the customary way. One careless step. Alas.
Okay, come on. Out of all of the ones to lose here, this one, man.
One false move.
No, you don't.
And it is
Get your
done.
fucking ass out of here.
Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail. A narrow victory, yet nonetheless commendable.
Like literally one more, and I would have been done.
The right is complete.
You Commonwealth filth. Only through that traitor's help could you have beaten us. First it's you and me, sell this as sisters, blah blah. Then it's only through her help could you have beaten me. It's like, so you're worse than your sister is what you're saying. So like I don't really get your logic. You're just a sore fucking loser. You postponed the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day with or without my aid. Tamitha, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. At least we beat him though, huh? My name's Rookie Greentown, by the way, and I think we're heading back now, so you coming? Sure, I don't see why not. Well,
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways. 'Twould appear that rookies not too old to learn new tricks.
faster, stronger, a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? This fucking dude. Okay. Yeah. That's too good. Almost there.
Until the next round.
After prevailing over the essence, after a few close calls, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep out on the roof. I trust the rites will cause my path and Pamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here. Excuse me. Isn't that right, Ruki? Ruki does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He runs off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, ask a moment of your time outside. There's somewhere I may ask we go, here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it, would you look upon them for us, please? Alright. So we're here. Trieste. That's about it. Lu, the Vernal Star. The Vernal Star burns bright over the densest woods in Black Basin. So yeah, this is the place I was thinking about. Glade of Lu, directly due west. Then it is up, just as my client indicated. The great sap scholar Lu Sklorian here vanquished the root titan, limbless Eruzek. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood. He entrusted us with his wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. Here he awaits us somewhere in Wakingwood due west. A labyrinth of a forest on the western half of Black Basin, so you know their way around in it. The path to the sacred Mount Elodiel, not sure, as far beyond these suffocating woods. How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Let's talk to Pamitha then. Of course, Pamitha's moonshine, kept close at hand in the off chance of a good occasion or a very bad one. You approach Pamitha, who has kept to herself since she joined the small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers. Then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, reader darling. In those first moments when we met, that vote of confidence in me which you relayed to that nice headwind boy. That's such a weird sentence. I don't know why it feels like there's supposed to be more there. I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see, I have business with my blood sister Pamitha, nothing more. You've briefly met, I think. She's quite a catch. I mean, she kind of already literally says she never wants to meet you again. She doesn't consider you family. So I don't see what business you have with her. As to the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story, all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely you run to... First of all, I didn't fucking ask. Like, what? I don't give a shit. You betrayed her, which you admit to. Like, I don't care about your fucking family business. That's so weird. I hate when people say that. this thing you never asked for, I'm not gonna tell you because it's my business. It's like, yeah, it's your business. Shut the fuck up about it. Like, I don't care. I never asked. Since when have you, like, when did I ask about your shitty fucking personal problems? I just, it's so weird. It's like, are you really so arrogant that you believe your life is so interesting that I would be curious about it? Like, I don't care. Honestly. I don't know why. It's just like that assumption that I would be willing to ask you when I literally never asked you. It's just so weird. Like, okay, that's basic human decency and common sense. Like, yes, your business is no one's business but yours. That's how the world works. It's just irritating. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time. We have the rest of our long lives to wait. I don't know why that bothers me so much. It's just that, like, the fact that you would think I'd want to butt into your personal life like that, especially when we just met. Like, it's actually kind of fucking insulting that you think you don't even know me and yet you believe that I would want that. It's so weird. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest till such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. Simple exchange. The more you try to convince me that you have simple motives, the more I'm convinced that you don't have simple motives. Because you're the, and she's mentioning that the High Wing remnants are the Commonwealth's ancient enemy, but by that standard, the Commonwealth are the Harpies' ancient enemy as well. So why would you be willing to join the Commonwealth, who was the one who sent you down here in the first place to fight against your sister? Like, you joining us stopped your sister from being able to leave, and you did that on purpose. You know, you didn't just try to talk to her and then fuck off and let us do the work. You fought her one-on-one after talking didn't work, and then try to talk to her after you beat her. So it doesn't seem like it's just talking to your sister, if I'm being honest. It's just kind of a strange logic. A strange bit of logic there. I just want to talk to my sister, so I'm going to stop her from escaping. I don't know. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. And besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. She swoops away before you can respond. Right. This is it from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? Nothing. Nothing yet. Yep. Okay. Okay. I'll go for like 30 more minutes or something. So, only way we can go. And again, they're giving me a choice, like there is a choice, which there's not. The wagon has hit a snag, descending the black crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Jodariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. Alas, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May the sandalwood be worth all the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He's very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon, the wagon is prepared to press onward, down the jagged slopes, toward Wakenwood. You and your... I don't know why I said you. I keep saying words that aren't there. I mean, they make sense within the sentence structure, but like... Where did I see you and your? I don't know. Like, there isn't even another you in the sentence. I just made that up, like, for no good reason. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Flamberg lands on a northern plateau over Wakenwood, pocked with seething fissures. Sir Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. How do you know anything about place with flame when he's literally amphibious? lands to the east of Wakingwood riddled with black crags. Pamela says she can procure a talisman here. Yeah, I trust her a bit more. Because why not? That's it. And gone the route Pamela recommended, she directs you toward a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down, you know, but just the same, we learn to flit around a bit. Just watch. Pamela swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we high-wing remnants stash away such things for such occasions. As fairies presumably do not exist, it is likely they came to no harm in its creation. Not bad. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Wakingwood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye. He was to find us at the edge of these woods. Are we supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The rights beckon, and the rights take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes 2 possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Okay. Well, why not? I think it doesn't matter either way. There's gonna be some sort of problem. Sandalwood has led a long life, compared with any of you at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you find no trace of Sandalwood, and without him there to guide you, you remain quite lost. The woods seem to have encroached. There's no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appeared to match the route you took to this point. Yeah, last time I trusted Yuti, though, you were miserable for no good reason, so I'm not trusting Faye this time. She does seem to have some sort of intuition. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. Alright. For Dariel it is. It's more you have returned to me. What is it, reader? Let's talk to her a bit. Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea for how long I've been imprisoned here? Sandra appears quite youthful, rather youthful. Surely her incarceration could not have been that long. Perhaps Sandra has been trapped within the Beyonder Crystal for a long time already. Sandra could have been imprisoned for much longer than her appearance suggests. Maybe guessing an absurd number may do something to raise Sandra's spirits a bit. You guess that Sandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough I shall be getting there. I have been imprisoned thus for 837 years. According to my count at least, it's possible I've lost track, although given my state, I can assure you I have had ample time to verify my arithmetic. Should you go silent in time? Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, however long it has been. Although, enough of that for now, let's get back to business. Yeah, let's run the ad here, and then get to this trial. I'm always prepared to cut your idiots and their egos down to size. Who shall it be? So it has to be at least 3. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jodario. That's early deeming, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jodario appears in heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Let's go. This one's gonna be rough, because I'm not very good at using her in battle. What is the meaning of this, reader? Where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears, loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You're good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. I love just all these interactions. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths, though I surely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. To show her whether she is right. I guess so. Okay, that's fucked up. Okay, man, come on. Fuck you for that. Come on. Okay. What? Man. Okay, it looks like I'm not winning this one. Come on, I thought I... Guess not. Come on, man. I was literally right there. So bullshit. I literally threw it into it. It lands like a second. Okay, fuck you, man. That's such bullshit. I supposed to do to that? It takes such a long fucking time to actually. Oh, you fucking don't. Goodness gracious. That was so long. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I'm never satisfied, Demon. However, your performance was sufficient. You passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? Solium's horn. Sandra's second blade managed to graze her target's face, twisted as it was, with sorrow, not with rage. So her crime was, well, the reason she got punished was trying to kill Solium. She's one of the assassins. Alright, let's keep going. He was here, he was here. You mean Sandalwood. If I may ask, how can it be so certain? I think from this, think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Faye produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. First, it seems like nothing of interest, until you see a message carved onto the inside. Bark strip. Sturdy strip of bark. On it is written, "Come to Cinder Root S." So it's some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinder Root? Hush clearing south of the Glade of Lu. Grounds well traveled by saps knowledgeable in the rites. Is due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. Alright. Inhaling some food. Staying out of the way. Yeah, I'm literally never doing any of the other stuff. Like, it's kind of no point. Faye, Tiza, Sir Gilman, Pamatha. Still have not done salutes at all. Well, yeah, why not? Let's mentor her. Me? Oh, of course. Please tell me something I don't know. Where there is lots of it. They gains a somewhat stronger grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb through strength of will and trust in one's triumvirate than through dexterity alone. She nods in understanding. The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now feel that I've grown somehow closer to them, maybe? Right, let's see. The orbs from the stars, I think? Maybe even is one? Let's keep going. We arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. He senses the hopes of your companions waning as your search through the area yields nothing. Then something startles little imp Tizo. Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something or someone. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges toward him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Hail, Tizo. But you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. Tree-like creature, known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Wolfred Sandalwood. He's the lone minstrel's client, Hedwyn's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. It's been too long, Wolfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days? They do, sir. I think that you should find them worthy of the Nightwings. The Sab looks upon the lot of you, cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my boy, that we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome. Just like, I remembered it now, but like, that kind of took me by surprise a little bit. And it's been like 2 years since I played. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Dude, this wasn't like a side gig or some shit. I'm trying to escape. What are you on about? Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all of this. Fulford intends to relieve you of your duties to the group. Insist on staying. You've been assured your freedom. You categorically refuse to be cast aside so easily. Bid everyone farewell. The leader of the Nightwings has returned. You will tell when you are no longer wanted. Remain silent. This cannot be happening. To have come this far, only to be brushed aside by some strange sap. Yeah, nah. You're on some shit right now. You stand your ground, meeting Volford's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Volford, sir. Hedwyn, my companions, and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just a reader, he's our friend, my friend. He's not disposable. We made him a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volford smirks at this. Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. Seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere. It seems you have a kingship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq. Wolford, sir? Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Wolford strides toward the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Yeah. Welcome him, indeed. He's an interesting character. We're about to learn Something that will shock us, for sure. I think we learn it pretty soon. Probably do this right and then end. I want to get some sleep. I'm starting to feel tired again. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the glade of Lou, where the stars directed you. Wolford nods his approval, leaves everyone to their devices. Let's see, what is his... Does he not have a thing that... As you approach Wolford's sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, then... Tariq, if you have a moment? A, Wolford, sir. I don't know why I keep saying A. It's I. I don't know why I gravitate towards saying A more. What is it? This reader, you deem him worthy by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Wolford, sir, then I do. Of course, it's not entirely for me to say, but I've seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe his achievements are self-evident and haven't reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet he and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Tizo think of him, I wonder? Tizo indicates, as a matter of fact, he's happy to have you around. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't oft spoken by those two, my boy. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us, Tariq and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over her shoulder. Does he seriously not have a thing indicating him? I guess not. Flipping through the book. Let's read the next part. The demon. Emperor Mur, scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him, a half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Haub, proved of little help against the sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were culminating in this instance. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. Alright, let's get this done. Hey you guys, guess I didn't get the word out about this new franchise which we opened here just now, so give you a great deal, just tell your friends, okay? Oh, hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. I didn't really read any of this, did I? A little clump of ash from a ritual pyre, still faintly warm to the touch somehow. I think I already read that. A light and reflective bit of something falling from the stars seems lighter still at night. Ancient bit of tough bedrock on which the scribe himself once must have tread. Thorns are long dead and dried, he retains some old enchantment through the superficial pain they cause. A bottle of enchantment which seems to emit high-pitched musical tones almost like an electrified mandolin. The sun-bleached shelf of a sea creature relinquished to the bog dwellers who imbued it with various hexes. A failed attempt to merchandise the sacred tradition of the scribes was intended to prolong the proceedings. I can't buy any of them. It is what it is. True guys again, sometime soon maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you were my favorite customers I had all week. I don't know why that's a question, but sure. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Lu, and now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time, but then you notice one of the trees move, shovels toward you, and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Oh my goodness. Well, goodness, by the roots of Luz Gloria. It would appear the rumors are correct, and Nightwings have returned. Third of the eight scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Wise or the Philosopher. He is said to have fathomed every thought, and his wisdom flows through the river of his name. Luz Gloria in 100 minds. Oh, but where are my manners, One moment. The sock claws at his mask with wispy fingers. I love his theme. Much better. H. Manly Tinderstoff. At your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? He's a sycophant who seems certain he will land a position of high standing once he is free. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity, a triumvirate bent on exploiting the rights to gain status in the Commonwealth. We soon shall stand against you and the rights. For now, I'm just whiling away the time, making small talk. Now then, as I've introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Volfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstoff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well? Beneath her mask, Redario stares back at him in silence. I mean, the only one I could think that would actually talk are Hedwyn, Sir Gilman. Hedwyn's just nice. Sir Gilman is chivalrous, so someone introducing themselves would probably make him feel the need to introduce himself back. Faye, because she's innocent like that. And maybe Rookie, if he felt like it. 50-50 on Panther, not sure. You suspect Wolford's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now? How very rude indeed. Well fine, ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences any moment now, I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. I remember this fight being annoying because they have area denial, which I think is the worst form of challenge in a game ever. Alright, this is either the first one I lost, the first and only one I lost, or one of the first that I almost lost. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come along. This fucking dude. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn. Let's see how annoying this is.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very
Where the fuck is that I sound come from?
There are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please
Yeah,
show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
I'm glad you believe in us now. Usually gonna be talking shit. I wonder, honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods? Why, these woods would strangle you. I'm afraid I could do little to stop them even if I tried. Might do better to be aware of them. When Dredario continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent? Then, fine, let's begin the dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return onto my proper station in the Commonwealth. Sure, bud. Of course he has a fucking heartbeat.
Now let us begin.
This entire time I've been able to look at them. That's annoying. The Westerly Woods retains its sovereignty for complicated reasons he would be happy to explain. The Saps ushered in a new age of industry for the Commonwealth, in exchange for many benefits. This talkative Sap seems to enjoy making empty promises about his eventual return to the Commonwealth, where he is certain he will achieve a position of considerable authority. Though insufferable, he does seem knowledgeable about the inner workings of the rights of the Commonwealth. So some random guy and some random harpy.
Jodariel.
Huh. Interesting.
Edwin.
Shiru-sama.
Let's go with Gilman. Don't have anything. Too quickness, too hope. Why not?
Sir Gilman. The choice is cast.
Glory's within our grasp. Would that this knight had hands with which to grasp it. Are you quite ready finally, O Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now come along. Let's give the stars a show. Yeah, we will. Just not the way you think it. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Manley sapling, which not only has a name but bears similar posture and likeness to him. Why, he is every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tinderstaff line to a bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. I've had more than enough of him. Don't have to tell me twice, let's go. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen, Sapling's nothing but an extension of Manley. If he's vanished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
Manley and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. Too bad for that one. Glory to the Nightwings, first of all.
Oh, what's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in on our little swirl ring. Oh, do be careful now. These rasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I.
Your adversary Manley is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Perhaps such wealth ought to be reserved instead for you. Oh.
Should have stayed.
Unfortunate for the chastity. Well cast. Punishment for all. How utterly brazen.
That was so close. Oh dear, the woods are closing in. Uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, could put an end to this that much the sooner. No thanks. It's all you do. Just...
Remember remember
Get out of here.
everything which you hold dear.
Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here? Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. So cease with all your scurrying about with that damned orb and let me handle this. You're just upset because you suck at this. No, you don't.
Not
Oh,
much
fuck
force
you.
of will behind that thrust.
First hit.
Oh, so close.
Nope. You know, you're kind of stupid, aren't you?
Headwind plunged into their fire.
Alright, you Nightwings. If I had it up to here with you, perhaps I certainly had it up to here. All these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. Sure you don't.
The orb is up. Sir Gilman plunges into the fire. Now go on, just once more.
Nope. Nope.
Good.
Nope. Oh, fuck off.
Poor Headwind. The orb. And it is
Get out of here. Thank goodness.
the Nightwings prevail. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
We got 5 damage done to
The
our pyre.
rite is ended.
That's crazy, man. Good. That imbecile was sap, so much talk and hot air. We did it one step closer, everyone. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. I'm very, 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 very disappointed. Let's start this out. Thought perhaps that we had something going here between us. Scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Yeah, no thanks. Instead, however, you decide to spit in my face. Huh. Did I know? It's quite an ugly face, so can't say you can blame me. Seriously, they did really well making him an unlovable bastard. He just looks the part completely. Fine, we'll have to see where all your rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. Until the stars align.
Okay, don't know why I kept playing there. Whatever. That was well done, my boy. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouch for you. Don't let it get to your head, of course. Okay. Let's get this last bit of dialogue and Find someone to raid. After triumphing over the chastity with great prowess, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. Adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate for the next part of our plan. Go, have your reader there consult the stars, see where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Does not hear you say high up? It's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Wolford mentioned, I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wolford has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be the last one. It's going to be Mount Elodiel. Yeah. Solium, the golden star. The golden star shines bright over the highest mountain and all over the downside. You know, this will have to be an actual long stream. So now you see it for yourself. You're summoned to the north, where looms Mount Elodiel, and at the very top, the fall of Solium. The sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first conceived. Whether its summit is the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. According to the stars, the temple at the highest point in the downside exists to honor the 8 scribes. Confirmed, the stars indicated this exactly. Wolford, sir, how did you know? Wolford smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts as though he's directing them at you.
I too can read, my boy.
Yeah, that's the first time you actually hear English words.
Forbidden though the words may be.
He turns back to Headwind. Your reader's skills, all rare or not unique. But as I said, I'll let him do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? Thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest. For that matter, so can I. If you'll excuse me. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, you think the place that put you down here would legitimately let you go back? And if they would, why would you want to go back? Like, you commit a crime, so they say, fuck you, or literally sending you to the depths of fucking hell? Because that's what this place is. Like, it's not in a single livable place. This entire stretch of land. A little storm that goes on forever. You have giant fucking titans that are evil as shit and can kill things like super easily. Like, no sane human being would ever send someone down there on purpose as a punishment. You might as well just fucking cut my head off at that point. Like, just shoot me in the head. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. Let's see what else. Seems to be about it. So yeah, it seems like a good place to end. Let's see who is streaming, but appreciate Kush and Kelsey for lurking. Those are the only 2 people I saw in chat. Well, anybody else who was lurking as well. Yeah, might as well. Haven't seen her in a little while. I'll be back, later today since it's 12 already. Probably playing some Celeste since I haven't been able to play it for a while. I will see you guys later. I hope everyone has a great week. And, appreciate lurkers, anyone who watches the VODs. And yeah, so that should be fun. Hopefully beat the intermediate lobby. We'll see though. But yeah, appreciate everybody for coming by. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.